What would you do if your own mother saw you as a lion and tore you apart? I am Dimitra, and this is TheatroGames. Today we enter the dark world of Euripides Bacchae, where Dionysus and Pentheus fight for the very soul of the city of Thebes. Dionysus and the cousin Pentheus are deeply connected. In Euripides Bacchae, they appear as opposites: Dionysus, god of ecstasy and rebirth, and Pentheus, the young king of Thebes, resisting the Dionysian rites. The first Dionysus was Zagreus, son of Zeus and Persephone. He was born horned and powerful, tied to the earth and fertility. But the Titans tore him apart and devoured him. Enraged, Zeus struck the Titans with his thunderbolts and cast them into the Tartarus. But from the ashes, humankind was born. That is why within us lies both the raw, destructive power of the Titans and the divine spark of Zagreus. Later came the second Dionysus, son of Zeus and Semele. Tricked by Hera, Semele asked Zeus to reveal himself in his true form. The lightning that gives life destroyed her. Yet the unborn child was saved soon in Zeus' style until it was ready. Thus Dionysus was born from a man and from a woman. He was later raised as a girl, a strange but a very telling choice, for Dionysus unites masculine and feminine, mind and soul, life and death. His cult is bound to the cycle of earth: sowing, harvest, decay, death and rebirth. Across Europe, myths speak to one another. In Celtic tradition, the Ivy King and the Holy King fight at the solstices. One dies so the other may rise, an endless cycle. Just like Zagreus, who dies to be reborn, like Persephone descending and returning from Hades. And here stands Pentheus, young, inflexible, determined to crush the gods' frenzy. Like the Winter King, he embodies the order, rigidity, and the refusal of change. His only path to salvation would be to baptize, to undergo the initiation of death and rebirth. Like Tiresias, who sees without eyes, like Cadmus, the old founder of Thebes, who baptizes. But Pentheus does not take this path. Instead, he dresses like a woman and climbs Mount Cithaeron. He wants to prove that the women of Thebes indulge and they neglect their households, the place where he believes women should belong. Yet, when he arrives, he sees nothing of the sort. He finds women singing, tending to nature, living in Bacchic harmony. And Dionysus himself stands beside him. Then his mother, Agave, sees him, not as her son, but as a lion. It is the same form Dionysus once took aboard a ship to terrify the sailors who tried to sell him into slavery. The sailors leapt into the sea, but Agave, possessed by Dionysian power, does not fear the lion. She tears it apart. Pentheus' body is scattered across the mountain. Only his sister, Euripides, gathers the remains. Pentheus remains uninitiated. He stays once born, yet even his ashes return to the cycle of life, just as Semele's ashes once fertilized the earth. Dionysus and Pentheus are bound together, one divine, one mortal, but both parts of the same eternal circle: life and death, destruction and rebirth. And Pentheus' spirit, he does not vanish. He lives in memory, in literature, in theater, an archetype reminding us to ask, when faced with the cycle of life, will we stand like Pentheus or like Dionysus? Pentheus remained once born, but we can always choose to be reborn to baptize with Dionysus. If you enjoyed this journey, subscribe to TheatroGames and join us for the next mystery of theater and life. For life and theater are joined